Now, from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is Your Weather Tonight. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, well, good Monday evening, everyone. Hopefully your Monday afternoon went well, and hopefully you were able to stay cool because we were back in the triple digits today. Of course, we did have a little bit of heat relief as we went through the weekend. We stayed just below the triple digits, but again, they were back today. In fact, they'll be back for tomorrow, Tuesday into Wednesday. But then I'm still tracking what appears to be this very significant pattern shift that does begin to show up Wednesday into the weekend and even into next week. And I tell you what, I'm tracking summer cold fronts, I'm tracking less hot temperatures, and I'm tracking rain chances. And in fact, early next week, I may even be talking about some meaningful rain. This is definitely a forecast you'll want to see again as we roll through the hour. But first of all, let's go talk about this Monday. And it's going to be a seasonably hot Monday evening. Temperatures will just kind of ease back through the 90s. But again, definitely prepare for, again, a fairly hot Monday evening out there. So this is what we did this afternoon. There it is. It's a 100 back on the board officially at DFW. In fact, we tapped a 100 over on the Fort Worth side of town, even up around the Sherman area, and even out around the Mineral Wells area, 101 today as well. So again, hot across North Texas, and unfortunately, that will be the trend at least for the next couple of days. Now, we had a major weather system in the neighborhood, if you will. If you look down across the deep south of Texas, this is radar and satellite here combined. Here's North Texas, right? So we're right up here. This is 35. There's San Antone. You get from San Antone all the way down to the Rio Grande Valley. We're talking about heavy rain, tropical rain here. In fact, there's even some flash flood warnings in effect down around the Laredo area. So again, it's in the neighborhood. This was a tropical wave that moved inland as we went through the weekend. It continues to push off to the west. Unfortunately, here in North Texas, the only thing it's doing for us, it's giving us some of that real high-level streak cirrus cloud cover. It'll make for a good sunset tonight, but again, simply put, it's not giving us any rain chances whatsoever. But now this is what I'm tracking going forward. This is where our rain chances are going to try and come from, again, Wednesday into Thursday. So number one, you can see the summer heat dome, right? This little white line, kind of white circle right over parts of North Texas and Oklahoma. Again, that is the summer heat dome. That's really deflecting that tropical moisture and keeping it well down to the south. But as we go forward in time, you're going to see this very evidently here. There's the summer heat dome. Look how it slides off to the west. Newest data here. Wow, this is looking even more impressive now. But also notice what happens here. We have a storm trough develop on the eastern side of that area of high pressure, and that's going to open the door for a series of summer cold fronts to move into the area. Again, the first one, it appears as though it arrives late on Wednesday into Thursday. I think the pattern stabilizes heading into the weekend, and then early next week, it still appears as though we may have a fairly significant storm system somewhere in the area, and the opportunity of rain Monday and Tuesday, next Monday and Tuesday, appears to be on the upswing, maybe even the opportunity of some locally heavy rain as well. I'll show you that coming up. But at least over the next 5 days, this does not take into account next Monday or Tuesday. This is just kind of a broad brush as we kind of begin to wrap up this week. You can see there are going to be rain chances in the area. But again, I think for us, Wednesday and Thursday, the overall activity is going to be fairly light. There will be some heavy downpours around, but it'll be similar to last week. It's just going to be more of the hit and miss variety. In fact, you can see it. This is late on Wednesday up in Oklahoma. Here comes the front, but again, you can just see how scattered the activity is. So again, as we go through Wednesday night, more specifically into Thursday, what you're seeing up here will begin to wobble down into North Texas. And again, we'll have those spotty rain chances to begin to close out the work week before the more significant, what appear to be more significant rain chances arrive next week. So mid to upper 70s for overnight lows. It'll be another warm start to your Tuesday. And look at this. We'll do triple digits across the board as we go through Tuesday afternoon. Triple digits continue even into Wednesday. We'll begin to introduce late day rain chances on Wednesday. And then there it is. The summer cold front arrives. And take a look at your Thursday. In fact, a daytime high of only 94. We'll call it a 30% opportunity of, again, some rain and storms around on Thursday. Then simply put, heading into the weekend, we'll keep things dry there. But as we get into next week, this is where I think the pattern becomes a little more active, potentially even with the jet stream storm system in the area. And again, if that does materialize, the opportunity of rain does look better. And again, we'll continue to trim those temperatures down, not so much because of a cold front, because of an opportunity of rain, again, around the area. So we're going to be tracking all of this. We've gone from essentially quiet weather, but it appears as though the pattern is going to be heating up as we go forward in time.